thoughts real quick before we sign off. I want to get Jeremy's quick thoughts about episode 1 and 2 of WandaVision. So, what did you think about the episode, man? I know we talked briefly in the group chat, but I just wanted to hear your thoughts and let the people know your thoughts about WandaVision.
Did you upload a review?
No, I have not.
Oh, okay, so this is me and Alex's first time talking about this. This is
Right,
great, man.
right,
I'm glad you
right.
brought this up.
Mhm.
Um, I dig it, man. I like it. That's my general thoughts. Where are you at on it? Are you? I will talk a little bit more, but are
Uh-huh.
you on the positive or the negative side?
I'm in between.
All right, all right.
I'm like because like the first two episodes, you can tell by the way it starts that there's something wrong.
Yes.
And I don't believe like I said this in a tweet. I said I'm interested in the movie in the future episodes, but I'm very underwhelmed for episode 1 and 2. But I'm starting to not believe this is a multiverse thing. I'm starting to believe this is either like Wanda is captured and somebody's fucking with her mind, or she's created a reality where someone outside of reality notices it and they're trying to wake her up. Like, I don't really know if this is as strongly hinted towards the multiverse. And I have a feeling that Doctor Strange is in this series. So clearly some, because when you hear those that scene where it's like
Who
Wanda,
is
like
that?
someone who I don't know, like I'm
All
thinking is
right.
I think it's Doctor Strange. I don't, that's why I said that, but somebody is trying to wake her up or make
Yeah.
her realize something. And there's I love what keeps me like on my edge, that I know that something is wrong. But
Yeah.
I kind of got past the whole 70s cartoon thing very quickly. That's just me.
So the first episode, we've only seen the first two episodes.
Right.
Minor spoilers ahead. I assume if you watch this show, you probably are watching WandaVision. If
Hmm.
not, you might want to check your priorities.
Exactly.
That said, I'm totally kidding. But that said, episode one is very much homaging classic television
Yep.
shows like the Dick Van Dyke Show, which I'm gonna
Yeah.
be honest, I watched I Love Lucy. I've never seen the Dick Van Dyke Show. I hear it's really good. Did you grow up watching any of those like before our parents' generation sitcoms?
So at one point in my life, we didn't have cable.
Uh
So
huh.
when we watched TV Land, my mom loved I Love Lucy and the Golden Girls. So
Okay.
I watched I Love Lucy, and I in the original, like the original Batman and Robin, the
Mm-hmm.
Adam West. Um I Love Lucy, and it really refers that. So I think that's a great comparison that you made. I didn't think about that till just now.
Yeah, yeah, I think it does that well. And I also am a real big fan of Elizabeth Olsen and
Yeah.
what's Paul Bettany
Yeah.
is really good. The two performances from them are the thing that at this point has got me invested cuz to your point Alex, it's really hard to say right now whether or not we're going to end up thinking this is a great series because barely anything has happened yet. So you got the first episode that takes place in the 50s. It's
Hmm.
kind of like an I Love Lucy, Dick
Hmm.
Van Dyke Show. The second episode
Hmm.
takes place in the 60s, and already, even though it's still black and white, you can see a total dramatic difference in
Hmm.
the way that the characters are portrayed. There's fashion choices, hairstyles, all these small little details that let you know, all right, this is carrying us into the new era. There's the animated opening sequence, which is very reminiscent of Bewitched. So you've
Yeah.
got the first episode's the Dick Van Dyke Show, second episode's Bewitched. At the end, it's all turning into color. So we presume the next episode's going to be the 70s, then the 80s, then we're probably going to end up doing like a Full House
Hmm.
spoof at the end. I don't know how many episodes. I think there's 8 of them, but right now I'm enjoying it in these pocket universes. I enjoyed the first one as this homage. I enjoyed the second one as this homage. And I know we got to wrap it up, but the thing that I liked in the first episode is like when you're in a studio audience, and Alex, you've probably been, yeah, I know you went to and saw the filming of Wild 'N Out or whatever.
Hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
there's basically cues that instruct the audience to applaud sometimes, or like laugh tracks elicit the similar reaction out of human beings because we have a tendency to mirror the emotions that we are perceiving at the time. And
Yeah.
there's this really interesting scene in WandaVision episode 1 when they're at the dinner table and the boss starts
Shows.
choking. Yeah. Yeah. And you
Yeah.
expect, because you've seen so many television shows over the years, that scene a lot of times would be played for laughs. He'd be like, "Bleh," and everybody's laughing in the background.
Mhm.
They drop all of the audio out, and it gets weird for a second. You're like, oh,
Yeah.
what's going on? And then Wanda's like, Vision, help him. And immediately it's almost like Vision is intimidated by her. It's like this whole world is terrified of Wanda getting upset about something, you know?
Right, right. And it's like a it's like no one no one notices that obviously Vision and Wanda are different, but Vision and Wanda are very aware that they're different in comparison to like their neighbors, their co-workers, stuff like that. And I'm just trying to figure out like I just want to know what the hell is going on. Like
Yeah.
they're saying that this series takes place after Endgame. Okay, I'm not trying to and I said this before. I'm like I'm not trying to see like any references from Thanos or anything like that. But like what the hell? Like I'm just like something is wrong. I just want to know what's going on. That's
So the watch commercial, you saw
Mhm.
that it references Strucker in it,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
he's the guy that had the Hydra base in the beginning of Age of Ultron. So maybe that's all I know. I know that we're putting together something where Hydra has somehow put, I can't even say, maybe it's just repressed memories. And then like you said, there's this person calling out from somewhere, some other time and space. And I feel like I would know Benedict Cumberbatch's voice, but they're intentionally keeping it really vague. So I'm
Mhm.
listening, trying to figure out who it is. But yeah, I'm excited to see where it goes. That's kind of my takeaway right now. It could go either way, but I think it's cool.
Yeah, yeah, and I'm excited to see where it goes. I'm definitely intrigued, but um, what the only thing that really kept me intriguing is that I know, and like everyone who's watching knows that there is something prevalently, seriously wrong. And
Yes.
as I'm watching one, it's for me, it's like the real Wanda's trying to break free from something. Like she's like fighting herself. I don't know how Elizabeth Olsen is able to do it on screen, but you can see that she's playing a character of her own self. And it's so weird and it's intriguing. And like I said, I kind of got over the whole, 70s, 50s cartoon type of thing. But at the end of the day, I enjoyed it for what it was. But what do you guys think, man? What do you guys think about the first two episodes of WandaVision? This is my first time reviewing it. I may do more reviews, but like we stated before in the previous questions, until we get a proper introduction to the multiverse, I think that may shape our opinions about how we feel about Marvel going to in this direction. So thank you guys so much.